And
we are live.
Good evening, Lyndsey.
Hi. Good evening, Rebecca. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. How are
You're in
you?
the driving seat tonight.
I know, it's strange. You can do all the talking though, it's fine. I don't have to talk, do I?
I've had a tech day from hell, so I'm going to let you do the talking tonight because my brain is not quite here.
Tech, hey, we're big fans of that. It's yeah, it always works well for us.
And did you experience this incredible storm we had?
No, I didn't. Was that the start of the chaos for you?
No, the chaos has been going on all day. That was just the icing on the proverbial chaos cake today, was when we had three back-to-back power cuts around 5 o'clock this afternoon, which was a lot of fun.
Brilliant. Yes. No, it's just we've had a bit of rain. Nothing quite so dramatic down here. It's been it's been just one of those grey days, but it's fine. It's good. I'm glad you're at least up and running and here to join us tonight because we want to talk all about questions and answers about our travel club, which has only got, how many days have we been open now? It was last Friday. It's nearly been a week that the free trial has been running on it, which is, that time has flown by.
Shall we start by thanking everybody that has joined up so far?
We do. Yeah.
Support and amazing feedback. And thank you to all of those of you lovely ladies that are now officially travel club members. You will not regret it.
Welcome.
This is going to change your holiday planning life.
We can't wait. Yeah.
Whilst it has been a week of rather demoralising, distressing news from our government, we don't need to stop dreaming, do we, Rebecca?
No, we don't. And if anything, it makes me more determined to have, life's too short to...
Sure, absolutely.
We need to crack on while we can, basically.
We just need to be surrounded by an upbeat community of wonderful women where we can talk about something other than the C word.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And what's better to talk about than with like-minded women than holidays and travel and planning our next adventure?
Yes. Let's go, quick.
Let's do that. Let's do the frequently asked questions. Let's see if we can get some more of these wonderful women on board over in the travel club before we shut the doors on Sunday.
Yeah, completely. Because we understand it's a completely new thing, this, isn't it? Nothing else like it exists. So it's really natural that you might have a few questions. You might be thinking like, I don't get it. It's fine.
It took us a while to get it, didn't it? It took us a while. It took us months, in fact, to really get to the point where we knew exactly what we needed to include in this club for it to be as valuable as it possibly could be. It's not something that we have just thought up overnight. There's a lot of expertise, a lot of research, a lot of integrity, a lot of fun that's been built up to create something that we truly, truly believe is needed now more than ever in terms of just having the back of women who want to book holidays without all that stress. We've gone over and over, haven't we? All the shit that's going on right now with the industry, and let's focus on the positive tonight, Rebecca.
Exactly. So, although actually the first question is, it's straightforward. It's, I don't get it. What is the club? I mean, that is really straightforward to answer, isn't it? It's an online membership space you sign up for, you get access to. And in that online space, that website, if you want to take it right down to basics, it's a members only protected area. There's a community of women in there and it's going to grow and grow. And that's where we house all the incredible itineraries that we've got, the offers. And that's where you can do everything from dreaming it through planning it to booking it. It's all in one website.
It's a one-stop virtual shop. And again, nothing like this really exists. There are plenty of websites out there where you can read blogs and articles and travel inspiration. There are plenty of other websites out there that you can flip over to and you can read people's reviews, and you can websites where you can book, but there's not really anything that is backed up by such expertise that covers the whole sort of journey from thinking and dreaming and being inspired through to planning, and in a way that is really flexible planning. It's not you have to book this holiday, there you go, that's how it is. Book it. It's let us help you and support you to plan and create something that is totally bespoke to you and is totally perfectly fitting to you and your family and your needs. And that, as it gets bigger, could mean special needs. It could mean, specific needs. Needs could mean anything, couldn't it, really? And that is where we want to go with this. We want to make sure that we are able to fulfill every possible need that a female traveller will require.
Exactly. I mean, the only other thing, that there's nothing that comes close to it. The only things I can think of where it's an inspiration site, and it then might take you to booking.com, and it's just then off to somewhere else.
Well, you're going to a third party, aren't you? You are going to one of these websites that we talk about a lot, where you can book a holiday, but you're not booking it from source. You're booking it via a third party bed bank website that has no real connection with the actual end product, which is your hotel.
Yeah.
And I think that's the key here, isn't it? We, as a community, between us all, have direct access for the most part with the places that we're gonna inspire you to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what next question? Oh yeah. Why should I join now? Two main reasons, I guess. First is our incredible founding member offer. We're never going to be doing this offer again. It's £99 for a year's membership, but on top of that, we are throwing in an extra 3 months for free. So your membership, your one-off payment of £99 takes you all the way through to the end of 2021. That offer will never happen again. Second reason why you should join now is because we were saying we weren't going to talk about the C word tonight, but inevitably it's in our lives, it's here. There's so much confusion and uncertainty around what that means for travel that there's no better time to just surround yourself with experts who know their stuff, have reliable, trustworthy advice, and have your best interests as well at heart.
Absolutely. And you know what? This isn't for everybody. Some people will look at this and think, what the hell are you doing? This is not a topic that we should be thinking about now. International travel is a swear word for some, but for others, it's hope. It really is. And we weren't expecting this government announcement this week when we decided to choose September as our launch week, but we do honestly believe that the safe place that we're creating right now is exactly that. And for anybody that wants to go away next year or the year after, we've created this really, really safe place to come and this £99 offer, which is essentially less than a cheap bottle of wine from Aldi, less than a Netflix subscription every single month. It is that cheap because we are starting out and we don't have we don't have 1,000 women in there yet, but we will have, but we want to build this together, and whilst there is already incredible value in there with over 25 hours of live travel inspiration for two areas of the world. If we're going to be doing that every week, every month, then that's going to grow and grow and grow. But ultimately, we're opening this up at an incredibly low rate, and it has a massive amount of value.
Completely. And we have to start somewhere, don't we? So we're
starting here.
Yeah, this is it. Join us. Okay, what's our next question? Let's see. What's included in the club? Okay.
So, what is included in the club? Well,
what isn't included?
Ridiculous amounts of value. What's included in the club? So, we've got resources, we've got offers, we've got the community at the core, we've got expert guidance, we've got itineraries, we've got access to. We're being asked a question now: are your holidays are they ATOL protected? They're ATOL protected. They're ABTA protected. We have basically formed alliances with other experts within the industry. So whilst we are not booking directly your holidays as Girl About, we are booking them with our preferred partners that we have selected, and we have vetted them. So, you know, again, we have vast amounts of experience in the industry. I mean, I've been in the industry for 20 years. I've worked with some of the biggest and the most, well, the biggest tour operators, the most specialist tour operators, the most niche tour operators, you know, small operators, big operators, and everything in between. I know exactly who is performing well out there and who doesn't perform all that well. I know, you know, the bad guys from the good guys, and there's a lot of good guys out there, and there's a few bad guys out there. And, you know, where as much, you know, we want to sort of work strategically with these various companies to offer you the absolute best that we can do across the world with the best specialists in the best parts of the world. Now, if you were with us on Saturday and Sunday, you will have seen that we've kicked off this with Canada and Disney World Resorts. And, you know, Canada was just the beginning, and we've brought on a specialist tour operating partner as one of our partners who creates the most incredible tailor-made bespoke holidays to Canada. And our resident travel agent, Kate, who has come in to sort of head up the actual booking element of the club, will be working with these various tour operators that we will bring on board, the specialists in their part of the world, and also specialists in their area of travel, from LGBT to wellness to accessibility. All of those areas we're going to cover with a specialist. So in answer to your question, yes, any holiday that you book via Girl About will be at or protected. Yes.
And all those details as well, and all the sort of the fine print of that is really clearly spelled out. We've got very, very clear and comprehensive terms and conditions.
Yes,
And
this is not something we've gone into lightly. We have instructed a legal team and have been working with our legal team for the last few months, because this is actually really pioneering. It's never been done before. So there's been a lot of, you know, creation of contracts around making sure that we can legally work with our selected and preferred suppliers within the club to deliver you your holiday without you having to go anywhere else, basically. So all the itineraries, which are also in the club, and we'll be adding an itinerary every single week, which will align with what we're talking about every single week. All those itineraries are bookable itineraries. They're created by us and Kate and the tour operators that we're working with, to align with the content that we're creating, to align with the expert discussions that we're having, so that we're really starting to build a really comprehensive bank of resources, information, inspiration, everything that you will need to create those amazing holidays. Am I talking too much, Rebecca, again?
No, I was just going to say that a couple of people have asked me what we actually mean by itineraries, because we've been bandying it around a lot of just like, oh yeah, we've got itineraries. And it was actually my mum who was like, I don't quite understand what you mean by itineraries. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sorry. So the purposes, for the benefit of my mum and anyone else who's a bit unsure what we mean by itineraries, we literally mean a holiday that's been planned out, and it includes flights, it includes accommodation. And taken as an example, we've got a couple of Greek island hopping ones in there. It's a complete holiday that also includes your ferries. It includes details of where to go for dinner. It includes details of suggestions for lunch. It includes details of suggested days out while you're on that holiday. And then it very clearly says at the bottom what's included in the total price. And when you book that holiday through Kate, what you're paying for is very clearly spelled out. So it'll at least be travel and accommodation. It might then be travel once you're at your destination as well. It probably won't be as well the restaurants and the days out, because we don't want to say definitely do all these. That's up to you. You can totally tailor these holiday suggestions to suit what you want. But the idea is that these as itineraries, they don't exist. They're really hard to put together, basically.
There's a lot of work put into them, isn't there? This is not, hey, here is 2 weeks in this hotel and a flight, off you go, Bob.
No, it's it's that hours of research, isn't it? And it's that knowledge. It's actually best to go here in the morning because the sun, it's not too hot. In the afternoon, it's baking hot. Don't go there in the afternoon. It's that sort of.
Go and do a cookery class. Here's some options for an add-on excursion. Why don't you go take a cookery class? Because this is a great place in Italy to go cook and learn how to make pasta. Why don't you go to a yoga class? Because this is a great place down the road for a yoga. All of these things we are, suggesting we're bringing in as add-ons to that, that itinerary. And again, the amount of time that's saved. I mean,
don't know
how long it takes to create, an itinerary.
They sort of work as a bit of a guidebook as well, don't they, to the area? A loose guide to the area, and actually, you can physically go, and there's your holiday. It's ready for you. Off you go.
And then you take that itinerary and you watch some of the live sessions with the tourism board. Again, I'm going to refer back to Canada because they were amazing. You can watch those lives and you can go, yeah, absolutely, that's what I want to do, and I want to do it that way. Oh, okay, and I didn't realise that if I did it that way, it's better than doing it this way. This is the information that we're going to give you that you're not necessarily going to get anywhere else without doing an incredible amount of tiresome research. And even then, I don't think you're ever 100% happy, are you? That everything is right.
Completely, yeah. You really want someone to, with confidence, say to you, "Yes, this is the right thing for you."
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And of course, we are non-biased. We are. For me, it's really important from my perspective, and I think we've really proved that over the last 6 months with what we've done in the Facebook group, is that we're completely honest with you all the time, and we're making sure that you understand how things do actually work. What's happening in the industry, what you can trust, what you can't trust, what headlines are right, what headlines are not right. Hi, Kat. There's so much conflicting, sensationalized information out there around travel. Only in the news in the last week, we've had the whole saga around ABTA. We've had the whole saga around Thomas Cook. There's so much, there's so much information, and it's really important that information is disseminated and put into a way that everybody understands. Because the newspapers are very good at writing stuff that nobody understands half the time, aren't they, really, and sensationalizing stuff. So what else have we got in the club?
So we've got the destination experts. We'll be bringing in regular destination experts. We expect we'll be covering it on a theme. There'll be a monthly theme or a monthly destination that's we're focusing on, and then we'll bring different experts, so different tour operators, different tourist board experts, people who just been there and have a real good sense of the place. We'll be bringing them in to talk live in the group. We'll be interviewing them and having videos with them. So that'll be invaluable. What else we have? Kate will be going through her itineraries as well every week. Yeah. And then also we've got our member offers as well that our Kate and our tour operator as well will be supplying.
So all of those offers will go into the club. Kat's mentioned about our 48 hours articles, so there's a lot of content on the Girl About website already that we'll be bringing in to the club, but then we will bring in offers to align with that content. Another really exciting thing for me is the directories, really. And we've spent an incredible amount of time putting together this top 50 amazing family-friendly hidden gem hotels across Europe that we've cherry-picked these hotels ourselves, and right now they are as a PDF, and you can download it in the Travel Club right now. But the plan is to get all of that information into an actual directory online. We've categorized all these hotels. We've created our own star rating system based on families rather than businessmen, and all that information will be in housed in a directory, in an online directory, so that the members can go in. You'll be able to create your own profile. You'll be able to save the types of hotels that you want to your own profile. You'll be able to sort of, a bit like almost like a bit of a Pinterest board scenario as well, where you can make collections. It's just so much to do. It's totally bespoke. It's not anywhere near like just a Facebook group. It's a massively powerful platform, and you can turn it into your scrapbook of holiday planning online with everything there, backed up by experts, which is just, I get really excited when I talk about it, don't you, Beck?
Yeah, completely. I was talking to a dad actually on the school run home this morning, and like I was realizing that I just like rabbited his ear off all the way back, and then I was like, oh, but yeah, it is actually mainly it's totally for women. So he was like, yeah, I get that. I don't do any holiday planning in my
Get your wife on board. Get your wife involved.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it is, I mean, I talk about it, and there's been a couple of points this week with the news from Boris where I've just thought, oh God, oh please, is it? But then we talk about it, and I would think this is such a valuable resource. It really, really is. So I mean, there is so much value in there, and that value is just going to get bigger and better. And at the core of it is this community, this forum, this travel chat that we call it, which works a bit like TripAdvisor, and it works a bit like Facebook in the sense that you can ask questions, people can answer them, you can make comments. Is all of that going on? The more women we get in there, and this is why the introductory offer is so cheap right now, because we haven't obviously got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women in there. So, we're quite limited by the number of women and the number of opinions, but still, the other resources way make up for that. And the more women that come in, the more powerful this is going to become. It really is, especially
and also the more that people use it as well, the more powerful it becomes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it will be the resource for, that resource for any woman, really. We've got another question. Will you be doing a section on booking tours with kids or excursions? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got, we've got every single element of travel we will cover. Everything. I mean, everything. I mean, we're doing ski next month and winter. We've got a live tomorrow in the Facebook group. We'll be introducing our LGBT, Girl About LGBT travel ambassador, Gina. She's going to be. So we also have groups within the membership. So there'll be different groups within the bigger group where there will be women heading up each one of those groups, and each one of those groups will be relevant to a specific way of traveling. So we're going to start with LGBT. We're going to have a solo traveling group. We'll have, as we've talked about, special women with special needs traveling with I can't remember what Helen always calls it, but traveling with anyway, but just
but also the great thing is, because it's a club, it's democratic, and if as a member there's something you want, then let us know. And
well, I think that's another great thing, isn't it, about this founding member opportunity. You will get to essentially help if you've got I want there to be a group on X, then we'll do a group on X, we'll find somebody within the industry that is a specialist in that area to come and head that group up and to supply that product and to help us to build that content. That's the whole plan. So we're gonna be doing all sorts of different things. We're gonna be taking every single way you can possibly travel.
Yeah, definitely.
And to every single destination we will be ticking off. Yeah.
And Kat's also just asking about Lapland and visiting Santa this winter. Yes, that'll be as part of our winter special.
Lapland, winter, ski, all of those other really cool places like Krakow, Canada, possibly Japan. There'll be some some of those everyday ski, snowy places. The UK. And then there'll be some more, crazier places. I didn't even know you could ski in Japan until recently, but apparently
it's top of my bucket list. It's definitely that. Yeah, Japan. I have to get there sometime soon. Did you hear though about Lapland? Apparently, you can have a 3-night stay in Lapland without going into quarantine. That's what's allowed this winter. So it's going to be very much about the short breaks to Lapland this winter. Anyway,
and you can go to Lapland for the day, can't you, if you want to?
You what, sorry?
Go to Lapland for the day, can't you?
I mean, a bit intense, but yeah. What question? Oh yes, I don't always have a luxury travel budget. Is the membership still suitable for me? Yes, a resounding yes. It's completely. We don't like expensive for expensive sake. I know we say that quite a lot, but it's true because we mean it. And yeah, we will help with any sort of holiday. We're also, one of the directories we want to include down the line is a glamping and camping directory. So, and I know we've been talking about skiing, but we're also talking about skiing on a budget, or skiing I went skiing in Bulgaria last winter, which it doesn't get much cheaper. And it's great. It is so much fun there. So yes, completely. It's not all about luxury travel.
This is not about going to Dubai and staying in the Burj Al Arab for 10 nights. You know, this is about.
It's just about real travel. It's about
finding the amazing little places that are just incredible. A lot more than, sorry, go on.
I was going to say as well, like, if you have a look at the top 50 hotel, our fabulous 50 hotel directory, I think that really gives a sense of the sort of place that we like. Yes, there are some expensive places in there, but there's a couple of brilliant places that are about €60 a night, and they're fantastic. So it's just about those places having that certain something, that specialness, that uniqueness. So yeah,
it's certainly not about spending 10 grand on a holiday. I mean, I went, another reason why we started, I always have to revert back to Greece because I love
it. But it's so, and
last year I went to the Greek islands and we stayed in the most amazing little hotel, and it cost €700 for, I think, something like 7 nights. You know, it's €100 a night for 4 of us. It's amazing, and that was a hotel that took me hours to find on booking.com, and it's technically a 3-star, but actually, it was the cleanliness, the location, the swim, the room, the size. To me, that wasn't 3-star. It was in my eyes, it was more of a 4-star. But
exactly what you need for your family. Yeah.
But because it doesn't have a gym and a massive lobby and 3 bars and a business centre and shoe polishing and all of this, so many stars, unfortunately. So it's about being real as well.
Yeah, definitely. Kat's also asking about that she'd love to see a list of 2-bedroom properties across the world. She hates holidaying with a toddler in one room and wastes so much time looking for places to stay that give 2 bedrooms as an option for a family of 3. Well, yeah, again, also that's one of the directories we want to bring in down the line is apartments, villas. There's so many ways that we can.
We've got all of that. UK as well. So there'll be a UK holiday homes. All of this we'll be covering. Obviously, we've got the blog squad. We've got all of the ladies that are part of that are ambassadors for girlabout.co.uk. They all have a list of their favourite boutique sort of independent hotels in their areas. We plan to use all of that information, all of that intelligence to create a directory of hotels across the UK as well. So we'll be covering everything, whatever you want, we'll do it. Within reason.
I don't have any free time. Should I still join?
Well, absolutely. Even more reason to join, surely.
Yes. If you don't want to be spending hours and hours and hours researching, then yes, definitely join. Because we talk about it being a community, but it's not. You don't have to get involved in that. You can dip in and out as you wish. It's make it.
You're absolutely right, aren't you? It's I think another beauty of this is you don't have to be involved in everything. If you don't want to book through our travel agent, you don't have to. We're just giving you that opportunity because we know that we're creating a network of people that we trust enough to basically to sit underneath our brand and be part of the Girl About brand. We trust them enough to give them some kind of authority here. But if you want to go and book one of the top 50 hotels on your own, through booking.com or by rigging the hotel, actually you probably won't find them on booking.com, but certainly via the hotel direct, then that's absolutely fine as well. It's all about giving you options and flexibility and just the surety that comes with the expertise behind it all.
Completely, yes. What's the deal with membership? I guess.
Well, the deal is you've got till Sunday to get on board, girlies.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's it.
That is it.
We're offering a founding member very, very discounted annual membership for £99. So that will take you right through to the end of 2021. So we're looking at this as in you basically getting the rest of this year for free. And then the 99 quid covers a year's membership. However, it is very unlikely that membership will stay at 99 quid for next year. We do expect this to have significantly grown. There'll be a lot more content by next year, and therefore there will be a hike in price with that membership. Just because, this is however much Rebecca and I and Kate and everybody else behind this, because it's not just the three of us, however much we absolutely love what we do for a living. We love working 17-hour days on this. We are experts, and we have a lot of experience between us. So we do see this as something that we've created, and we know for that reason there is a charge. And we think it's a very, very, very acceptable membership charge for what it is that we're providing, really. So 99 quid up until the end of Sunday night, and then the doors will shut. Who knows when they'll open again, but if you do miss out, then you'll miss out on ski and winter next month, and you probably miss out on our what we're doing in November. We're doing
Indian Ocean in November.
Indian Ocean, so Sri Lanka and the Maldives and all of those places. If you're thinking about going there, you want to know how to go. You want to know how to go do Sri Lanka and all of those islands with kids, with your girlfriend, with your child that might have, special needs or some of, disabilities, whatever. All of that we will be covering. So, And
also actually, and that, if you do sign up as a founding member, that is the price, the annual membership price that you will pay for your, for the time of it, for the duration of your membership.
It just go, all the way through. Is there a refund policy? What happens if I want to cancel my membership? Well, clearly you won't want to cancel your membership. Maybe that's Kat. Kat has been a member since Monday, and Kat has already managed to get probably 99 quid worth of value out of it.
We should have an annual girl about a holiday. I like the idea of that a lot. Yes.
Your membership will automatically be terminated at the end of 2021. Payment,
there isn't a refund as such on it, but there's more details on this on the whole
section on terms and conditions.
There is obviously, of course, if you're disgruntled for some reason, can't imagine you would be, but fair play if you are. We've covered every eventuality, so it's all on the T's and C's.
And at the end of the day, as we said, it's the cost of a very, very cheap bottle of Aldi wine per month.
Exactly. Yeah. And last question, we have covered actually, but is your travel ATOL or APTA protected? Yes, the official wording isn't it, that we our preferred suppliers are ATOL and APTA protected. So when you make an inquiry through us and go on to book with them, you will be protected, and your money is safe and your holiday is secure. So
assuming that, of course, you book a package with them and it's not just a flight or a hotel in one transaction. You have to remember that in order to be protected by ATOL, it must be a package holiday. So that is just, that's important to remember. If you were to go and book one of the top 50 on its own, then that's a slightly different scenario. So again, this is all in our T's and C's, but we will be very, very, very upfront and open. And unlike many other very, very well-known online travel brands and businesses, it won't be in the small print when you've booked. It will be slapped all over the website everywhere, so that you know exactly where you stand. And if you don't know where you stand, you can ask us.
Yeah, basically easy. Yeah. Cool. Well, I think. And also, Kat is also asking, when's the next Italy draw? What the one for the founding? The early bird offer. We'll do that on Sunday night, won't we?
We'll do that on Sunday night. Yeah, we have got. Although I think. Well, Kat, you'll be in it. I think you signed up within seconds, didn't you?
Yeah. But we'll draw that after the doors close on at 8 o'clock.
Sunday. So. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, right. Well, I think we've answered. If anybody's got any other questions, you still want, a little bit of reassurance, or you want to understand a little bit more about what it is that we're trying to do here, then, please drop us we're here, we're here for you. So drop us a DM or a Facebook message or whatever you want. And but we hope to see you over there. It really is. We're super excited by this.
We wouldn't have invested so much time ourselves if we weren't. So it's good. It's really good. But we'll probably be. I'm sure we'll be back on your screens at some point over the weekend.
We'll be back tomorrow. Don't you worry. Hammering it home again. And we've also got Gina tomorrow, haven't we? So which is really exciting. I'm chatting to a lady, Jojo, in the morning. Jojo is a business mentor and coach, and she runs business retreats. So if you are a woman in business or a female entrepreneur or a coach, and you're watching now and you want a little bit of understanding and advice on how to run or how to roll out a business retreat in another country, then that might be one for you at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then we've got Gina at 1, and we'll be introducing her officially. She's been out in Lisbon for the last week on Girl About LGBT Travel Mission. So there's some great content coming to the club from her, specifically in the LGBT travel group. So again, there's going to be all these like little, we could almost call them like microclimates, couldn't we? They're almost like microclimates within the club of different pockets of content, depending on what it is that you're interested in. Actually, a business retreat session will be great for you. So absolutely. Fabulous. Okay. Right, I'm going to go. I've got a date with, although I probably shouldn't, you wouldn't want a date with him, but I've been watching The Fall. I've got a date with what's his name? He's very good looking. It's such a shame that he goes and murders so many women. Especially with the Irish accent, but anyway. Right, lovely.
Strike, so...
I'll catch up with you later, Rebecca. Any more information, let us know. But you've got till Sunday, so head over.
Don't miss.
£9 you'll ever spend.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay. Take care. Good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.